Hi guys, how do you make sure that all the fat comes out of the beef you are cooking? Yes, make sure that this beef here, look, this beef here, let me show it to you. This beef here is still cooking, you see? To show you when it has come to this stage, so I can show you fast at this stage when it has just dried up. You know, I dry my meat fast without putting any oil, any onion or anything. Look, now I want to show you how you should dry that beef, and I also want to show you how much fat is in a beef. How much fat is in beef, not a beef. How much fat is in beef, guys? Hey, there is a lot of fat in beef, and you cannot afford to add cooking fat, cooking oil in beef when cooking, because it already has a lot of its fat. And how do you add fat on fat? And you guys, you know how bad fat is for our bodies. So now I wanted to show you how you remove that fat from this beef. What you do is, suppose you are steaming this beef. I just want you to imagine that it is you who has steamed it up to this level. You are the one who has steamed it up to this level. And guys, at this stage, it is just this. You see, it has started browning. You can see pieces of fat. Fatty meat. It is up to that level. Do this, just cover that fat, that beef. Cover it up, then come to the flame. I want to show you the flame. This flame, reduce it completely, almost completely. Almost. Do you see that kind of a flame? Now, you can hear the sound of that beef. It's already making that sound like it wants to stick in the bottom. But guys, this beef is not even going to stick. This is because you've already, steamed it with some flame, medium kind of a flame, small in this case, and now it is up to that level where it is browning but not sticking. When you hear that sound tells you that that meat needs to be turned. It needs to be turned. So guys, I'm not going to turn this meat as yet. I've turned it twice, and until it has reached this stage, I'll just reduce that flame to that level. You see that level? I'll leave it at that level. And guys, I want you to witness, guys, today you're going to witness the amount of fat that beef has. When you buy beef from the market, from the butcher, you come and slice it, you wash it, and then you put it in the pot. There are some people that add, I did this video because of a style that I saw somebody do from the village. They were cutting the onions while beef was being sliced, and putting it in fat, already fat, browning the onion with fat, and then putting that meat that I've just sliced in the pot. And guys, I thought, now what are these people doing to themselves? They don't know. Because if you knew the dangers of fat in your body, you wouldn't add more fat into beef. Because beef already has a lot of fat of its own self, and you adding more, you can imagine. Listen to that sound. Listen to that sound. That sound is of that beef now yielding its own fat, because the flame is reduced to the minimum. But you see, before reducing, you made it cook on a low flame up to a certain level. Up to a low flame. It was not that huge flame. It was just still low, but not this low. You made it cook up to a certain level. When it started like it's sticking and browning, then you turn it, but still you cover and reduce the flame. Turn it and cover, but reduce the flame. So guys, now today I want you to witness, because as I've just told you, that beef was already browning, and now listen to the sound of oil cooking itself with coming out of the beef, because that flame does not burn, does not make the beef stick in the bottom. It just makes it cook very well and yield the fats. But now I want to show you how this beef is going to yield oil. It's going to yield oil, guys. It's just going to yield a lot of oil. You can hear that sound. When you see the amount of oil that it is going to yield, you'll never put oil in your beef when frying, unless, which doctor you recommend that you take oil? Is there any doctor who you go to hospital and tells you, okay, go and cook with a lot of fat so that you get fat, so that your body gets a lot of fat? Is there any doctor who will ever tell you that? Doctors will always tell us in hospitals, reduce on your oil when cooking, put very little, that is if you have to put. But as for me, I'll maybe put very little when cooking something else, but not beef. Because with beef, I already know what happens. Now, this beef, I covered it while you saw. Now, we can see. I want you to now look at this beef. Look, guys. Let me show you. Look at the amount of fat. Look, that this beef has yielded. Look, let me turn it. And as I turn and cover again, more fat is still going to come. And you know what? It is a way of infusing seasoning into your beef, and it penetrates deep. Like if you are that person who likes adding a seasoning in the beef, when you reduce that flame that way, look at this beef. Look at this, a piece of meat like this one. You see, this beef that I'm touching here is already very fatty. Look. And this beef was not fatty, by the way. It's just the normal beef that you buy from the butcher and you cover. So now, guys, you've seen the amount of fat that it has yielded. I've turned it, so you may not even see the bubbling of the fat. But I want you to see it after 1 minute. Now let me show you after 1 minute. After 1 minute, guys, that beef is going to, because I've turned it, it's going to produce a lot of fat. And guys, that's how it can tell you that it is still cooking. And now it's still cooking, and let me check on the flame. The flame still has to be low. Oh, I've switched it off. Okay, let the flame be this low. Make it low that way. That flame is low. Do you see that flame? Yes, let me see whether you're seeing the flame. Yes, that low flame. Now listen to the sound. That sound is of meat yielding its own fat. And guys, before I finish this video, I want to show you the amount of fat that this beef will have produced by the end of your cooking. After you reduce the fire, the flame, it will yield a lot of fat. And guys, do not add fats into your beef. So look at the fat that is already coming out. In fact, if you wanted to fry something else, look, this is fat that I can even drain. This is fat that I can even drain, guys. It's already a lot. Who wants this kind of fat in their body? So guys, don't you ever add fat to your beef. Do not ever add fat to your beef. Cooking oil when frying. You see, do you see this danger? Ooh, are you seeing, guys? Let me zoom it. Look at that fat. Look at that fat, guys. Look at this fat in the middle. Look at this fat. And this beef was never added even a drop of fat. I just sliced it and put it on low flame, added my salt and covered until the time it's brown. Now I reduced to 0 the flame. And now, if I wanted to drain this fat, I would drain it. Because it is already too much to put in my body. So guys, this video was to show you that you should never add fat to your beef. Avoid fat at all cost. Do not spoil your bodies, guys. No, not with fat. Don't. So guys, please like and subscribe to this channel. This is Never Age TV, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.